Hey Reds, welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for all things Manchester United. Today we're diving into the hot topic surrounding one of our brightest young stars, Kobbie Mainoo. His contract situation has everyone talking and we're breaking it all down. Let's get into it. Kobbie Mainoo, at just 19 years old, has been a revelation for Manchester United. Bursting onto the first-team scene last season, he's shown maturity and skill far beyond his years. However, reports suggest his contract situation at the club is far from resolved, and it's got fans wondering, what's next for this rising star? Mainoo's current deal reportedly runs until 2027, but the problem lies in his wages. He's on around £20,000 per week, which, for a young player, isn't bad, but when you consider his contributions to the team and compare it to some of his senior teammates, it's clear he's underpaid for the level he's reached. Naturally, his camp is pushing for a better deal, but things aren't progressing as smoothly as we'd like. One of the big obstacles is United's financial position. As we all know, the club is dealing with some serious financial constraints due to the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. We've got to balance the books, and unfortunately, that could mean tough decisions for some of our homegrown talents. Kobbie Mainoo, despite his promise, could be seen as a potential cash cow if the club decides to sell. And then there's Chelsea. They've reportedly been keeping a close eye on Mainoo and are prepared to offer as much as £60 million to bring him to Stamford Bridge. While that's a lot of money, selling one of our own to a Premier League rival would be a massive blow, not just financially but emotionally for the fans. It's adding even more pressure on the club to get this deal done. United manager Ruben Amorim has spoken about the situation, and while he clearly wants Mainoo to stay, he's also been upfront about the club's financial difficulties. Amorim admitted he can't guarantee that every key player will remain at the club if the numbers don't add up. It's not exactly the reassurance we were hoping for, is it? So, where do we go from here? There are really three possible outcomes. 1. Renew the contract, United step up, meet Mainoo's demands, and secure his long-term future. 2. Sell to balance the books. The club cashes in, with Chelsea or another suitor swooping in for his signature. 3. Prolonged uncertainty. Talks drag on, potentially unsettling the player and the squad. Personally, I think renewing the contract is a no-brainer. You don't let a talent like Mainoo slip through your fingers, especially when he's one of our own. This is where you, the fans, come in. It's clear we need to keep up the pressure on the club to prioritize keeping our best young talents. Mainoo represents the future of Manchester United, and losing him now would send a terrible message to the rest of the squad and the fan base. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the board need to wake up and act fast. So that's the situation with Kobbie Mainoo. It's a tough one, and while the club has some tough decisions to make, there's no doubt that losing him would be a huge mistake. Let me know in the comments. What do you think United should do? Should we break the bank to keep him, or is it time to consider a sale? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more United updates, and hit that bell icon to stay in the loop. Thanks for watching, and as always, glory, glory Man United.